Animal control is only available Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And so I spend a lot of my time during the day checking on dogs that are running loose, hopefully reuniting their families via a tag or a microchip. If not, hanging on to them as long as I can until somebody contacts me. So having this available after hours is incredibly helpful because sometimes the public will pick up a dog so that it doesn't get hit by a car or get further lost in the city. So the public can just access this chip scanner. All the instructions are on there, and it gives them step-by-step how to reunite the animal with the owner if there is a microchip.
Okay, yeah. And so, I mean, you spoke on it for a second. It's only open for Monday through Friday, you know.
Animal control is, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And so, given, you know, beforehand, I'm sure that you guys still got calls even when you're off on the weekends and stuff like that. Is that a blessing for you guys?
We are getting calls pretty much all hours of the day, but we can only respond to emergency calls after hours. So this is a huge blessing because people can do the legwork themselves. I'm happy to help if they come to like a halt on tracking somebody down. They can always text me, but it's pretty self-explanatory on how to do that. So it's a great service to have here after hours.
Sure, yeah.
I haven't directly spoken with anybody that has used it, but I will tell you that as a citizen I have used it. Before I took over this position, I have on multiple occasions grabbed a dog to keep it from being ran over, microchip scanned it. I found a dog that had been missing for months. He was running around in one of these neighborhoods over here. I was just a pet sitter at the time. I threw him in my car, brought him over here. I checked it, was able to track down the owner, and he had been missing from miles, like not even in Kilgore. He was from Henderson, and so I was able to locate his owner after months of him just running around, probably from home to home, or maybe somebody picked him up and relocated him to Kilgore, not knowing where he belongs. But if that person that had picked him up had started here, then he would have went directly home after a couple days instead of months.
Yeah.
Not everyone thinks to check a microchip, so
right.
That's always the first step. When you pick up a dog, stop at a vet's office. If they're open, stop here, call your local animal control, your local shelter. First thing you should do when you pick up a dog is check the chip.
It's real neat that you have your own story to share it that way, you know. And so, do you know if it got returned to the owner?
I met him at a local store here, and he came and picked him up, and he went home.
And was he thankful? What was that conversation like?
We were all kind of blown away. He was like, you know, we have looked for this dog for months, and I even found all the posts on Facebook of where he had been looking for the dog, but it just never turned up. And I really think that somebody picked it up out on a county road, brought it into the city thinking they were doing a good thing, and maybe he got away from that person, and that's when I found him. I don't know. I never found the person that brought him here, but I doubt that he traveled from Henderson to here on foot, right. But you never know. It is helping immensely. You know, I wish that I could come help every person after 5 o'clock, but I also have a family. So it takes a lot of stress off of, and it's just me. There's no other animal control officer here, so it's just me. So it takes a lot of stress off of me. We're not a big city, so this one location service is great, and then we also have a few citizens that do this. Like when people call, if someone doesn't want to load up their dog that they found and bring it here, we have some citizens that do that out of the kindness of their heart as well. So I think this one location is good for Kilgore. But we also do have a new microchip ordinance in Kilgore that started in December or January. So every dog over 6 months old should have that microchip so that we can get them back quickly. I have 2 dogs in the truck right now that have no microchip, and I don't know where to take them. So I hold them as long as I can, and then after that I have to take them to the shelter so they're safe. But if they had a chip, they'd be going home instead of to the shelter. The microchip is incredibly important to getting your dogs home quickly. You know, if they have it, we scan it, we take them right home. There's no charge for that Uber ride home. But if your dog goes to the shelter and you have to get your dog back from the shelter, there is a fee for that. So a $30 microchip is a lot cheaper than a trip to the shelter to get your dog out.